Oh, nope. That's the wrong one. Try this one. Hey, there we go. Oh, now the cat's off center. Why is the cat off center? There we go. There we go.
Sounds like some weird philosophical thing. Is your cat censored?
Yes, is the cat centered? The cat is not centered. The cat
I
doesn't.
find most cats are not
Yeah,
centered in
cat
their
is.
daily lives.
Yeah, cat
Very
is
much
not
so.
centered. Um, hence all of the nonsense earlier with the stroke me, but not like that. Um. Well, good evening. I'm just doing a tweet. But Banian, do you want to explain what the fuck are we doing here exactly?
Don't ask me. I don't know what we're doing here either. One minute we're in a library, next minute we've fallen through a book. Again.
I
Makes
mean,
you wonder
we're
anybody.
having a nice spa experience, is what we're doing.
Yeah, nice.
Like somebody's had a massage.
Yeah, that was really good.
Nothing terrible happened in the massage.
Yeah, but we'll come to something in a minute over regards to Veneketh during the thing, shall we? Right. Hello, Mother. We arrived at a Gothic-looking building, which very temple-like. We knocked upon the door. A gentleman opened the door and started with welcoming us quite warmly to the Temple of the Restful Lily. We asked after Fuldruk and was told they didn't know anyone by that name, but they'd have a look and get round to us. Would we like to come in? We went in, and this was a place of relaxation. They offered lots of relaxing treatments, massages, pedicures, manicures, all the sorts of things that I don't have any need for. But some of the others seemed interested, including Vedeketh. They did point to the fact they'd much rather we weren't armed. So we went into changing rooms, all given nice, fluffy robes. Again, something I'm not really used to. However, I did suggest maybe putting our weapons into that rather interesting magical bag that Sasha owns. It means we can have them with us at all times. Something about this place didn't feel right. We went into the bar, where we met, and I'm probably going to butcher the poor lady's name, I think it was Morgana, the elf that ran the bar. This place seemed too happy, too relaxing. Plus, we seemed to be the only guests. Even though we'd been told there were others around, we couldn't see any of them. Vedeketh accepted the offer of a massage off a drow gentleman, and apparently proceeded to subtly ask some questions. The masseur in question couldn't really answer much, however did slip a note on a survey saying could he meet us in private round the back later that evening. We've decided to take up this to find out what's going on, because all of us feel a little bit uneasy about what's going on here. We went to the other side, where there was a large enclosed garden. This was the centre of physical activity. There were two guests here, a dwarf and a human. Oh, sorry, a dragonborn. Sorry, I can't read my own writing. Who looked exhausted from the lady running the place. She told us it was a competition. Tug of war with a wood spirit. A couple of other small physical activities as well. Vedeketh decided to take them up on the offer. And much to the woman's annoyance, won. She wasn't happy and stormed off. I believe he got a potion of some kind for doing that. While talking to the dwarf and the dragonborn afterwards, we discovered we were now in the high forest. So we had been teleported quite some distance north. Quite near it up where the frozen north is. So hopefully, I believe we can use the book to get home, I think was what was said. I hope not. If not, that's a very long walk. Round the back of the temple, of this temple, we'd been told there were some dangerous ruins. We were advised not to go near them. They were dangerous, they didn't want patrons getting hurt, etc. However, we were pointed towards the bathhouse, which was connected to the back of the temple. Our group went in, and we could see the ruins through the windows, and a tower as well, which we were hinted at belonged to Silvery that had created this place. We sensed a disturbance in the water. Vedeketh went into the water, and a translucent, watery female appeared. She took a dislike to Vedeketh, especially because of his book, and started calling it evil. Obviously, Vedeketh denied this, but it did hint that we were concerned about that book for a while. So maybe we may have to investigate that matter further. She disappeared for a while, but sensing the opportunity we may get some information, I very carefully knelt down beside the pool and, speaking in Sylvan, inquired if she could help us. I promised we would not let Vedeketh and his book near her, and I seemed to gain her trust slightly. Her name was Tyrina. This pool was her original pond. She was a naiad, and it had been built around her. Silvery had disappeared a few years ago. At round about the same time, the three women took over, or as she called them, the hags. Now, whether she is just referring to their personalities, or they are real hags, we have not quite determined. But we are going to be careful. We have also promised to find out what happened to Silvery. We think it might be the ruins behind this place. But first, we need to talk to this night elf. So now we are just waiting for evening. And then we're going to go and talk to him. I'll let you know what happens, Mother.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. So, you came back to your room. Here is your room. It's got all of you in it. And it's sort of moving towards evening. What do you?
Yeah, to get out, we'd have to go via the bar, wouldn't we?
Yeah. What time are you meeting the?
It was just in the evening, he said, wasn't it?
It was night. Yes, it was nighttime.
Yeah, in the darkness.
In
I
the
think it was only that sort of.
Yeah. But we should be out. I mean, where we are, it's pretty much outside our window, isn't it? But
Yes.
we can't exactly open the window and talk to him through it.
No.
Luckily, we're not wearing armor, so that'll make us a bit stealthier. I can also assist us with that. It's just what... I suppose us coming out and walking into the bar at night is just, wanting a glass of water, I suppose, if there's anybody still hanging around there. Once we know the coast is clear, then we can head north through those doors towards the back.
Well, maybe as the sneakiest, you could have a sneaky poke and see what was there.
I
And
never
the
thought
rest of us.
I never thought you'd be the one asking me to do a sneaky poke.
I have no way. I was like, he'll never do it. He'll never say it. And he said it. I should have done.
You left yourself wide open for that one, friend.
Hey!
We're getting back to comments from last night again.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right.
there's gonna be butt plugs before long.
You're the one that tell us to eat our balls on a regular
I
basis.
did.
We don't have the mistress of the butt plug here. So
We don't have the mistress of the butt plug with us, and indeed, I did spend a lot of time last night telling you to eat your own balls. To World of Warcraft thing,
Right.
Shanty, don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Go back and watch last night's D&D raid. You'll understand.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What are you doing?
Right. From here, but as if by magic, I suddenly have a drow has appeared through the window.
Well, yeah. So
Is that
you
actually what we
probably-
can we actually see him
You
there? Or
probably can't see him through the window. I've just moved. I was preemptively moving his character token. So let's assume.
I know it sounds weird. It was just in case he was there. We could sort of tap on the glass and then let him know we're
No,
coming.
I don't think. I don't think you can see him. I think it's probably quite dark outside. In fact, I could probably. Oh. If...
Fair enough. There
Right, come on. Who wants to do the
Darkness.
archetypal meme then? We've got dark vision.
I mean, half elf.
Yeah, let's assume that he's actually standing kind of under this tree where you can't really see him. So yeah, there you go.
Actually, I've just realised. I think nearly everyone's got dark vision of some form.
Yeah.
I developed it as a skill, obviously being human.
Yeah, well, let's assume that he's hiding. He's sort of taking pains to be stealthy,
Right.
but you know where
The
he
door,
were agreeing
the
to
door
meet him.
north. He's going to be somewhere out by
Yeah.
that tree or something. Well, I'm not going to use stealth too much. I'm actually going to go out. I'm actually going to go round the corner to the bar. Is there anybody actually in the bar this time of night?
Oh, these were the two people that were in the bar earlier on, weren't they? These were the two people who were in the garden. So
The dwarf and the dragon one.
yeah. So let's assume that they are still in the bar, but that they're quite tipsy now.
Any staff in sight?
No, not that you can see. You can sort of hear scuffing in the kitchen. So you sort of you think if you wanted anything, you could find someone, but you don't immediately sense anything.
Go back. Tell the others the bar's clear apart from the other two guests who don't really look in a fit state to say anything. One thing I am going to do before I leave the room, I'm going to ask for the Huntsmaster's aid, and I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us,
Very good, very good.
which gives us all plus 10 stealth.
It does.
Oh.
Well, it's plus 10 on your stealth, I believe. Let me just confirm that
Yes,
for
I
you.
think it is. It's quite impressive.
I think it is.
Trace. I don't have enough books open to have.
Plus 10 on stealth checks, and we cannot be tracked by anything except magical means. We also leave no trace as we're walking.
Okay.
Hence the name.
Indeed. So, so what's your plan? You're gonna just come through and then walk out to this north door.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I'll
Could you
I'll
all,
lead the way.
Could you all roll me? Do me a stealth check now. You've got.
I should probably have a D&D Beyond, really. That'd be a good start. I've got that bit.
We had what, plus 10 to stealth?
Yep. You need
Plus 10 to your stealth,
character sheets.
which means I've got a dirty 20.
Very good.
Yes, I'm using D&D Beyond until it curses me
It's fine.
again.
You can use D&D Beyond, or use a real dice, or use whatever you
I'm
like.
going to use my
Gives me a
new
15.
pretty
15.
dice.
Very good.
25.
25. Okay.
I think mine's 24.
24. Perfect.
Hang on 1 second. Let me get my stealth. It's a -1.
Evening, Stilgar. Welcome.
Aren't you glad you've got the plus 10? Technically, you've not got armor on. Was the minus from armor?
Maybe.
It might have been.
Oh, no,
You're
wait.
Quite flanky, aren't you?
Wait, no, I've got +1 at disadvantage. That's what it is. Let me
But
roll
that
the
might be because of
D20.
the armor, the disadvantage.
That is true, actually.
Yeah,
So
you
if
probably
we do
you don't need the
+1,
disadvantage. You can have the +1. Don't have the disadvantage.
With the plus 10 as well.
that's a 26.
Very good. You all very.
You're the most stealthiest
very,
one here, near
very
enough.
carefully sneak out. Can you all pick up your own characters? Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, that lasts for up to an hour, by the way.
Okay, good. So you're all.
As long as I concentrate.
Oh, don't be distracting him.
Right, I'm going to go through the door first. If there's any staff up here, sorry, I got a bit lost.
No, there's nobody there. It's quite. The treatment rooms are closed.
Right, now for the bit. Is this door unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Oh, good.
I mean, it would have been weird if he'd asked you to meet him and not left the door. I mean,
It might not have been him
maybe
that
he
locked
likes
it.
setting you a challenge. Who knows? But
Yes. Right then. So
And yes, so you find in the corners, sort of out here somewhere, you find Ilmar.
preferably out of sight of a window, just in case no one's.
So these trees. It's quite dark under these trees. Let's assume that you're all sort of, under these trees.
Doing
somewhere.
a stealth.
Yeah, and you've got your pass without trace. So yeah, Ilma says, you've come. Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, hello.
You've brought all your
So-
friends.
Well, obviously, it seems important.
Hi everyone. My name is Ilma.
I'll do a quick intro. Telling everyone.
Great.
I wave too. Because you can't see me.
Oh, but I can imagine you waving.
So, what are you making of your trip to the restful Lily, friend?
So it's very restful, except there's the wet one in the pool.
Oh, you've met Karina.
Yeah, she was quite rude actually.
Rude.
Yeah,
Karina.
yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Not got the customer service of the chap at the front, that's for sure.
He looks.
She took a
he looks really
dislike.
confused.
She took a dislike to Vedeketh because of something he was carrying.
He looks like. Do I want to know? Do I want to ask?
Let's just say she was at easy around him, but was nice enough to me. So
Okay.
she has confirmed that there is something strange going on here, which is, I take it, why you want to talk to us.
Yes. She's also a friend of Silvery's, I think.
Who has gone missing, apparently.
Yeah. 3 months ago, I received a vision of my friend Silvery. She appeared to me. It's never happened to me before. I don't know what's going on, but she seemed like she was suffering, and she appeared as if I was looking at her face in a broken mirror. It was so strange. I came looking for her. But
And that's why you came and started working here.
yeah, but she doesn't seem to be here. And I don't know what's going on. What did Kyrena say about the elves?
She said Silver.
He keeps looking really nervously, sort of over his shoulder, in a sort of northern direction.
She said that these ladies appeared at the same time Silvery disappeared. She also dropped the word hags.
Yes, they are hags. They are. There is powerful illusion magic here.
There was only one thing. She said 3. We've only met 2.
Oh, who?
We're
Who
assuming Morgana in the bar.
Yes.
Her sister in the gardens.
Oh, you didn't go in the kitchen.
That is where the third one is. Right.
She'll be in the kitchen.
You are looking towards the tower. Is that where Silvery would have been based?
He shifts very uncomfortably. I don't know what's going on here, but I think it has something to do with the tower or the shrine. I've not been able to investigate the area. The staff are all the staff are not what they seem either.
Apart from yourself, of course.
Oh, yeah, apart from myself. Well, actually, I mean, obviously, yes, me. There's also some... there's so many people here that have illusion magic, but I don't know... Obviously, the other patrons are mostly not. They're mostly as they seem. Have you met any of the other patrons?
The only ones met so far are a dwarf and a dragonborn. Yet we were told there are others, and there is a dwarf missing that we were here to find.
Oh, what was the name of the dwarf you're trying to find?
Fuldrick, I believe.
Um,
Fizz, you have a way of showing what Fuldrick looks like.
Oh, yeah, I snap my fingers and minor illusion goes off.
okay. Oh, no, I've not. Fulthrax is his name.
Fulthrax, sorry.
Oh no, I've not. I've not seen anybody who looks exactly like that. But that doesn't mean they're not here.
That's how we came to be here.
There's definitely something going on in the tower and in the ruined shrine, but I don't know what, and I can't get over there. There's the staff. They're all scarecrows.
Scarecrows.
Scarecrows. I know they look like humans and elves, but they're all scarecrows.
How do scarecrows talk and move and achieve things?
I couldn't tell you.
Someone
friend.
obviously gave him a brain.
That bloody wizard again.
That bloody wizard. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, but that's what I've been able to penetrate the illusion magic, and that's what I see. They're scarecrows.
We're gonna have to get messy, aren't we?
We're going to have to get our... Did we put our armour in the bag as well? Or
I think
was
we
it just...
did. I think we put everything
Yeah,
in.
I
I
think
think we
not
put
wearing-
everything in the bag, didn't
Are
we?
we not wearing lovely fluffy robes at the moment?
Yeah, we're looking ridiculous because we've
Perfect
got,
for combat.
we've got them
we're
pulled
in
up to like
yeah.
it's cold.
Finest
We're little
embroidery.
props of trees with our little and presumably those terrible slippers they give you in Spa.
And silk.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh.
and obviously silk gloves.
That's why we were so stealthy because we were the slippers.
Yeah, robes of +5 of stealthiness and comfiness. You know.
Don't want your manicured hands to get, dirty right now, do you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm saying this as a dwarf, by the way, because I decided this is quite fun.
Just a dwarf face there on a gnome body.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, does it work like that?
I don't know.
Oh, let's give it a go. No, I'm not.
Where are the staff now? Do they go into the shrine, or do they stay in the main temple?
They're often around. Could you all roll me a perception check, please?
Doing a step.
Oh, that was close. That was almost a nat 1.
19.
18.
Dirty
18.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. As you look towards the tower.
I rolled in that one.
Oh,
Okay, so Banian can't see anything. For some reason, his night vision's not working. Literally, you just see
you're
dark.
talking to a tree or something.
It's just maybe
It's because I'm human. That's all it is. I'm human.
Yeah, you've not realised that you're looking straight at the tree trunk. People who got 18 or higher, as you look towards the tower, you just, as your gaze reaches the tower, you see what looked like just a stone, statue on the tower that might be slightly gargoyle shaped turn its head and look towards you. It doesn't move again.
Sasha, can you pass me that bag? Because I think I need to get dressed.
Yeah, everyone gets your stuff.
Except Sasha, who is just wearing a robe over armor.
Yeah, I'll
you-
take my weapon.
Are you trying to get dressed stealthily?
You've got +10 on stealth.
I mean, I can try and be as quiet as I can, lifting some form of heavy metal out of a bag.
Because I'm gonna
And
need
that can help him.
I'm gonna need some more stealth checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the stealthy
23.
dressing.
23. Okay.
I'm just wearing cloth.
You're
so-
just wearing cloth, so that's fine.
19.
Yeah, 19's
Oh,
fine.
I got some.
33.
Ooh.
I have a 16 because I'm still a dwarf trying to fit into gnome clothes.
Yeah,
Well, I rolled a
Gary's
16 plus
Gary's-
7 plus 7 from a stealth plus 10.
Gary's just vanished. None of you
I
have any
literally
idea where
Disappear
where
and then
Gary
come
is.
back out again fully armoured. Right, let's go.
Gary's just totally vanished from your sight.
What I would really like to happen is every time you cast Pass Without Trace, Banian, it makes the sound of a Romulan warbird decloaking. That's the sound of the
yes.
magic.
Yeah.
I was
Amazing.
thinking of the stealth sounding. Wow.
No.
No, there's something about that Romulan
Yeah.
cloak. Which
Yeah.
It just gets the hairs in the back of my neck
Yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
time. When to get a Star Trek soundboard stat.
I was about to say, I'm going to start looking that up.
Oh,
Okay, so you all very stealthily get dressed. Ilmar's. He's quite surprised to see you suddenly producing whole sets of armor from. like, what is going on here?
surprise!
You are.
We're professionals.
You are prepared. You are prepared. I mean, I can do. Maybe I can cause a distraction.
Oh, you should not. Are you trained in combat? Should you be putting yourself at risk?
Well, I mean, I work here, so I think I would hope to not getting into combat.
Can I just ask, did you point out about the gargoyle?
Why did we all just get dressed?
Oh yeah. Anyway, so guys, sorry, I completely forgot to mention this. I got carried away with
I
the
was quite-
excitement.
Quite
of,
enjoying the robe, but like, why
yeah.
have we got dressed?
So, tower, right there, round, tall, stony.
One over there.
Yeah. If you squint really hard in the darkness, you might be able to see the little gargoyle statue at the top.
Yeah.
Looks like a statue to you.
Yeah. So, about 15 seconds ago, it was looking a different direction, and now it's looking right at us.
Okay.
And in my experience of statues, they don't tend to move.
You have a habit of moving when you're around, yes.
Like chairs attack me, bookcases attack me. Statues haven't yet.
But
But I think this might be the first time.
I love the fact you actually added "yet" to the sentence.
Yeah, it just looked at us with its eyes.
Can I also make a suggestion? Fold the robes up and put them in the bag. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure you're all going to want to keep them.
not getting rid of this. All those lovely slippers. Those are going back in the bag. Definitely.
Okay,
Yep.
you can
Right,
all add
pass them over.
spa quality robes and slippers to your inventories.
Oh yeah.
Well, I can always use it with bandages at some point.
Quality
Add custom item. There we go.
slippers.
Where do you see most of the activity? Is it the shrine or the tower?
It was. I only saw
This
movement
is-
at the tower. I didn't see anything.
Ask-
I wasn't really looking.
Ask our
anywhere
new
else.
friend as well, because obviously he's seen comings and goings.
I mean, the elves live in the tower,
Back
so
to
there's
that
often...
bag.
Oh, bell.
Yes.
So the hags are in the tower.
Yeah, they are often in and out of the tower. There's quite a lot of movement in and out of the tower, but the shrine is linked in some way. But I mean, there's normal coming. Like the tower is off limits to staff, obviously, but it's I mean, it's that's
Right.
their private quarters.
Seeing as I have been described as the stealth master, I'm gonna sneak over because I can see windows looking into the shrine. So I'm gonna sneak over towards the shrine. I'm using my solid dice more often. That's a 35.
Blimey.
All right then.
You are the knight.
Hey, I do some things well, okay, and in this case, it's stealthing. Right. So
so that
look through the.
so that's your stealth.
Yep.
Could you roll me a perception, please?
So 12 plus perception is 18.
Awesome. So you go over to the shrine. This crumbling stone building must once have been a beautiful shrine. Engraved images of Sune are visible on the moss-covered stones, her face gazing down on the path by which the faithful would have approached. Stone doors at the front of the shrine appear to be sealed by some sort of thick, clear resin. A faint inscription is still visible above them. Welcome, dearest ones. Come find the beauty within you. As you're reading the inscription and sort of looking at the front of the shrine, you can hear faint sobbing from inside the shrine.
If I look through the windows, can I see anything in there?
It's very dark. It looks.
I have 60-foot dark vision.
It looks. It has appearance of being abandoned. Looks
But I
like
can
there
hear
was a
sobbing.
terrible confrontation years ago. Broken benches with shredded cushions are overgrown by thick fungi. 4 large mirrors on the walls have been shattered, leaving the floor covered in shards of broken glass.
So I can hear sobbing in there, but it looks as though it's been severely broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I suppose you're going to want me to stealth back to the others, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
24.
Since you asked. Yeah, I am.
So I'll sneak back and I'll tell them what I found. Blah, blah, blah. Refer back to what just been described.
Aylmar says sobbing. What sort of sobbing?
Unhappy? Did it seem to be pain sobbing or just someone crying?
Did it sound like a big person, a small person?
The doors have been sealed with some sort of brownish substance as well, and the place has been trashed from what I could see through the window.
Oh, you could also see, for your 18, that it looked like there was moonlight coming in through, so it might be that there was a hole in the ceiling.
The roof has also been trashed. It is definitely a shrine to Soon. The inscriptions, etc. But the place has been trashed.
I see.
But I could hear someone, something crying in there.
Come by,
How is it just a single story
On this level, yeah.
for the shrine?
Yeah.
Is it just a square building? Did I see?
Yeah, it's a square. Well, it's got this funny shape at the outside.
So it was
of
just
and
like
it's
a
just
slight.
like
Yeah, just a small shrine, statue at the back.
a
bit of a fixer-upper.
You could certainly see that there was a statue. You could see that there were some stairs leading downwards.
That could be where the link to the tower is. Underground area. Oh, underground. Thank you. That's all I need. Why can't they ever build things upwards? So
shit's heavy.
So do we try and get into the tower where we know they are, or do we try and get into the shrine and find out where the stairs go and find out what the crying is?
But maybe we find out who the crying person is. They may be an ally. They may have information that can help us.
It's going to sound really weird, the crying. Did it sound a softer crying or a gruffer crying? You know, was it a man or a woman?
A dwarf or
a dwarf and a dryad are going to sound different.
It sounded like
a humanoid.
It sounded more feminine, like it didn't sound like
It was
an
softer.
ogre or something.
It was a softer crying.
You wouldn't have said it was a gnome, probably.
It wasn't deep. It was more a softer.
Yeah, sort of softer.
Right, well, sounds like nothing else. Sounds like somebody needs a hug.
Mm.
And maybe some maple syrup bacon.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
That cheers everyone up.
Note to self: need to update our supplies. Right. Where is the hole in the roof? Was it on the side the tower is, or on the other side? Just in case our gargoyle friend that may or may not have moved, depending on whether Vedicus has been drinking again.
I think
Would
you'd need to go over there and have another look if you're
Oh,
thinking
all
about
stealth
the hole in
over.
the roof.
Oh, yeah, look, there's a nice group of trees over there. We could all go and lurk in.
Well,
well, I got another 35,
You've
so
got another 35, so you can get over there without causing any
I
trouble.
am the stealth meister.
Stealth
I
from
got-
everybody else.
25.
25, 22, okay.
I'm going round to the far side, so I'm out of sight. My suggestion is we all go round to the far side, just in case that gargoyle watches us.
Oh, okay.
Someone watch the gargoyle to see
Right,
if it
on
does turn in
gargoyle.
this direction.
I'll hide him under this tree over here, and I'll do a gargoyle.
Before we go, we'll suggest to our drow friend go back in case they miss you. We'll let you know what happens.
Okay.
We'll find Silvery, trust me.
Okay, so he takes himself back inside, and he shuts the door behind him, and he disappears off somewhere else. Sorry, we've had a 25 and a 22. What else is going on with these stealth rolls?
I am invisible.
I got 14.
14 and a 15.
I got a 35.
As Fizz goes across, the gargoyle statue changes its direction that it's looking. It doesn't go anywhere. It looks towards the 14 in stealth.
In that case, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to attempt to roll again, but move the other way.
Okay, 15 is fine. 15 you can go.
Now you know what your target number is.
Yeah, now I'm hoping. Now I'm hoping that I get less.
You still got that plus 10, remember?
Oh yeah. I rolled off a 3. That sucks. Okay, so I got a 27 that time.
Yeah, okay. So you... Yep.
Gonna go the other way.
Okay.
To go round the long way.
I mean,
Yeah.
for a 27, yeah, you can go all the way around the tower and come back round the long way.
There's
the
no
gargoyle-
windows this
the,
side.
The
which seems a
gargoyle
bit-
goes back to looking just more directly over the front door.
Right. What is the wall surface like here? Is it crumbly? Is it smooth? How easily climbable is it?
Crumbling stone building, it says. Do me some kind of athletics.
Here we go. See if the dice are still with you.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
God, what are you
I'm sticking
rolling?
to these solid
Yeah,
dice.
yeah, okay.
And it's
yeah.
as a ranger, I'm rolling a green one too, so it's
Okay.
working nicely.
Yeah, you find there is a sort of route up the side of the building, and there's a hole in the roof 30 feet above the statue. That's where the big star is.
I'm holding onto the side and sort of just peeking over the top.
Yeah.
Would the gargoyle be able to see us if we made our way across towards the hole? Can I see it from here, or is the roof designed in such a way that I wouldn't be seen?
No, I don't think you can see the gargoyle. The gargoyle's business seems to be the tower, not the shrine.
So if we keep low, we should be okay. Don't worry, there's an easy route up the side of the building. Sorry, Anne.
Easy for you.
Yeah.
I was wearing plate.
No, I remember the description I was just given about there being a route going up the side of the tree, and that's how I climbed.
There is You idly wonder to yourself whether you are the only person who uses this route.
Pull some rope out of my bag and lower it down.
Are we all? What are we doing?
I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound in.
Well, it's either that, or I sneak in and find out how to open that door, which has got this weird substance on it.
Probably not that.
Yeah, let's try and. I'm going to do a climb. I'm going to do my best to do a
So
climb.
use the rope. So you've got. So I'm assisting.
Athletics, strength athletics, please.
Athletics is a +6.
If I'm assisting, does he get anything on that?
No, it'll be.
If I'm holding the rope,
it'd be a lower check.
it'd be a lower check. Okay.
That's a 16.
That's enough.
I'm climbing after them. Ooh, and I get a 4.
You get a 4.
Oh,
Okay. So you start trying to climb, and then you just like slip. This path may be designed for taller people.
Yeah, my 6 would back that up.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the
shall I just
less-
not bother?
There is one way round this.
the less lofty of our races are challenging this ground.
Tie the rope round yourself. We'll pull you up.
Very dignified.
Practical,
I
though.
mean-
I like it.
I
Yeah.
don't mind. I'm gonna have a little swing.
We could
Okay.
pull up and do it between us.
Yeah, let's start with the gnomes and then me.
Yeah. So strength checks then for people who are pulling.
I'm definitely rolling this dice more often.
19.
17 with mine.
Okay, so the gnome, like Juniper, is up so fast.
If we both rolled natural 20s, we'd have ricocheted him off to the other side of the
you
building.
nearly pinged Juniper over the other side of the building.
First gnome in orbit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're sat in the gargoyle's arms.
You are now the gargoyle.
Very quietly, just like again.
Yeah,
I'll go then. I'll
all right,
go.
Fizz, off you go. So strength checks for flinging Fizz.
19.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
6.
Okay, so not quite like so Garay's taken the brunt of this one, so it's a little bit more Vedek's, I don't know, taking a moment off to do his nails or something. I'm not like
He's still marveling at the speed at which Juniper
yeah,
arrived.
exactly. Yeah, it's just
I was like,
really
whoa!
momentarily confused, doesn't realise quite that Garay's bringing up the second gnome. But you do manage it. That's okay. Sasha, how are we feeling?
Good luck. I'll jump a bit to help.
Okay.
This has to be on camera. I have rolled 18 and 17s and 19s with this
Okay.
dice.
Cool.
Never let
So
that
that's a
dice
21.
That's a 21.
out-
Okay.
out of your sight.
14.
14. Yeah, it's a bit slower progress, but yep, you get everyone up onto the roof. We're all now standing on the roof. There is a hole in front of you that is just about big enough for you all to squeeze through. There is a 30-foot drop to the floor.
Oh,
That's one bit we didn't think of.
Fine, we can work this out.
We could always lower them back down again. But then how do
Yeah.
we get down?
You're
You're going to make a lot of noise when you land.
Well, yeah. That's the intention. No, it's not.
Actually, I know it's going to sound really weird. Stick my head down and have a look inside. Just in case there's anything in there waiting for us.
Do me a percept.
Oh, not quite so good that time. That's an 11.
Looks empty to you.
Anybody else
Oh.
see anything?
Let's have a nosy.
Actually, can't see anything because the void has appeared in front of.
Percept is
22.
16.
Okay.
No, I don't see anything.
The moonlight is sort of glinting off the broken mirrors on the floor, but you don't see any movement or creatures or anything, you do faintly hear sobbing, and you also faintly hear water, and it seems to be coming from down the stairs.
I've got an idea for how we can get down.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
How wide is the hole, roughly? Would you have a guess?
It's just big enough for a medium creature to squeeze through.
So a couple of feet, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
I've got a maul here that's really, really strong.
You're thinking tie a rope round them all.
And wedge the maul across the hole.
Okay.
Oh, and then
And-
sort of.
And then use that as the anchor, and we can all, like, fireman's pull down the rope.
Oh, I see.
Okay, roll me some kind of tying a rope to a maul skill. What would that be? Some
Sleight of
kind
hand?
I don't. Would that be
Athletics,
strength or dex?
Well, you've got sleight of hand, which is sort of covers a lot of things, doesn't it?
Like survival, because we need this to work, or we're gonna have
Yeah.
to like injure ourselves.
No, but that's wisdom. I think it's either strength or dex. So either athletics or acrobatics. Pick your favourite.
Let's go athletics, because that comes with a +6.
All right, then do me that.
Makes more sense.
That makes a 17.
Okay, you tie a very, very, very good knot, and your
Okay.
maul is very, very well fitted to the hole. All you got to do now is acrobatics your way back down the rope.
Everyone else first.
Or are you suggesting we start with the lightest people first?
Yeah, just in
Mm.
case. Because if something goes wrong, I can, like, haul someone back up really quick, hopefully.
Yeah, you mostly sold
And
that.
one.
A 1. Oh God.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh.
Flat.
Yeah.
Ouch. You are going to have rope burns.
Is this where we realise that we haven't untied ourselves from each other or stuff like that yet?
Unfortunately, I think you're going to take some fall damage. Sorry, Juniper.
I'm sure I am going to take some fall. Like, I'm still riding on the high of like flying through the air, and I've just been so
You still,
distracted.
you still
like,
feel
oh,
like
this is
a
easy, I could do
feather.
this!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
got
then
a little bit.
you just like step down the hole and slightly forget what you're doing. Roll me, or I guess do you want me to roll the fall damage, or would you like to roll the fall damage?
I'll use come on big dice, make up for that one.
Well, so you don't need a 20. You need
That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
3d6.
Ooh.
So full damage in 5e is 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Oh dear.
crumbs.
6d6.
Is there any way she could mitigate that with a dex check of some kind?
Not on a 1. I don't.
Well, I
think.
suppose, yeah, on a 1.
I just like
Oh,
Yeah. It's not like a slight fail, is it?
no.
5, that's 12.
Oof.
Oh, poor Juniper's always at the sharp end of all of our.
I always take all the damage.
And also the blunt end while landing on the floor heavily.
Yeah. You
I'm getting down. I'm heading down.
So you land on the floor and you make a bit of a squeaking noise.
Right, I'm heading down.
Juniper, 12 damage short is now. Where's Juniper's token gone? Is it under? Oh, there it is. Right. So you're now sort of here in a heap.
Can I see anything while I'm in this heap?
I mean, there are some. Yeah. I mean, you can see that you're in a room. You can see there's lots of broken shards of. You're in a room that looks like it's been very destroyed.
Okay.
And the
Right, I'm
benevolent.
getting down.
There's lots of like broken glass as well, isn't there?
There's
So I
broken
really know
mirrors.
I'm
Lots of broken
Yeah.
mirrors. Yeah.
Right, I'm getting down. Let's make sure Juniper's okay.
All right.
I'm doing it. You said it was either athletics or acrobatics, didn't you?
I think probably for getting down. Oh no, actually, you can have it either way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm using acrobatics because it's dex based, which gives me a 22.
Oh, nice. Okay, so your Galray just like pops off down, pops down.
Yeah, get down there straight over.
A Galray.
It's like the superhero thing where you just wrap the rope around your forearm and just slide.
Slide down. Right. Right. I'm gonna pump a cure wounds into.
Oh,
in there, so that's 9 points back.
Oops.
Oh, thank you.
So what was that? 12 down, 9 back. So you're 3 down.
Hooray!
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go. What do you want me to roll on?
I mean, probably acrobatics for climbing down a rope.
Here we go.
Try not to fall off.
18.
18 will do it. You're all right. There you go.
I'm going next. Okay, that's not a 1, that's 7, so 8.
Okay. So
I've got you, clunk. Sorry.
so you take.
I mean, I was going to shout, no one stand there, but I didn't.
Yeah, so you take 1d6 falling damage for just sort of. You get most of the way down and then you fall like the last 10 feet.
Oh, that's just 1, so that's fine.
Yeah, 1d6 falling damage.
Yeah, and I've rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Okay, 42 still left there. Great. You coming down then, Vedeketh?
Oh, go on then. Acrobatics, you said.
Everybody back.
Yeah, stand back, guys. If I hit this ground in the wrong way, it's going to be pain.
Your bookcase at the bottom.
Oh, sugar lumps. 11.
Okay. I mean, it's not the most graceful descent in the history of the world, but it was more than 10, so you don't actually take any damage. You do, however, make a bit of noise. So
Oh no.
there's a lot of clanking. So we've had a startled squeak of a gnome who's just stepped off the edge of a precipice and just like thrown herself bodily onto the floor, and then there's the sound of a lot of armor. So when you land, you don't need to perception to tell that there is now no sobbing, and there is instead the complete silence of another creature of some kind deliberately being very, very fucking quiet.
I don't think my plus 10 stealth helps you with that fall.
No.
Can I, guys, I don't know if it's a good idea to leave the mall there so we can maybe climb back out. Or bring it down so no one knows we've been.
So you want to pull on a rope and pull a mole a 30-foot drop?
Yeah. I'll catch
I'm
it,
heading over to
probably.
the other side of the...
Oh, okay, basically what I'm saying is if someone nicks my mall, I'm going to want to buy a new one.
That's alright, we can buy you a new
Another shopping trip.
Okay.
We will get you your
I'll
mole
leave it
back.
there. I'll leave it there for now.
Okay.
I'll whisper to everyone. So in the vision, silver, that thing I can't pronounce. Yeah, that. She looked like she was in a broken mirror, or the vision looked like there was broken. There was something with a broken mirror, and there's a lot of broken mirrors, and someone is crying, and we now startle them. So.
Is
I-
it her we're
Silvery?
hearing crying? Good point.
Yeah. So I'll just raise my voice a bit and say, Silverly? Just try that.
You don't immediately get a response. You can hear water downstairs still.
Getting this subtle feeling to go downstairs.
Yeah. We are here to help, and it doesn't look like anything is here. So is it alright if we go downstairs?
You hear the sounds of something moving in the water, but nobody says anything.
Okay. I know this is a
Something
bad
soft.
idea, but do you want me to sneak down and see what's down there first?
Hope's a good idea.
Roll me.
Something soft.
Roll me some stealth.
Oof. Quite so good this time. That's only a 30.
Oh, rubbish.
I've got plus 17 on any dice on it, so unless I roll a 1, I'm really in.
Okay, you do need to roll at disadvantage because of all the broken glass everywhere.
Okay then. 24 then.
Yeah, alright, that'll do. That'll do. Let me just. So you're coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's not many things that Galway's good at, and luckily stealthing around is one of them.
Are you gonna roll me some perception? See what you see.
Oh. I know you can't see this, but that's a nat 20.
As you get down the
I'm
stairs.
keeping this green dice.
I think you've,
Which makes
I think
it-
you've weighted the fucking green dice. I think your green dice is cheating. I'm gonna ban it.
Honestly, if I could do this on camera so you could see me roll them. It's 26 in total.
As you go down the stairs, a soft white glow rises from the square pool set into the floor of this chamber. Torn cushions, rugs, tapestries, and clothing have been piled in one corner to make a makeshift bed, while twigs and scraps of deadfall from a simple campfire are nearby. There's a Medusa down here.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Here it is.
sure, but
It's a Medusa, and it's because you were very, very, very stealthy. It's peering up the stairs, but it doesn't see you, and it's holding its breath.
I am going to sneak back.
That was a roll of dice, please, face off Raven.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there you
Guys.
go. She doesn't. Yep.
We may have a problem. I found out who's crying.
Okay.
She's having a very bad hair day. So much so, her hair is made of snakes. I've
Danger
heard
noodles.
about these things.
Danger noodles.
Danger noodles. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jay.
These things have a habit of getting people stoned and not in the fun way.
Bad danger noodles. No biscuits.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard legends of these things. We need to be careful.
Oh, that'll be why the mirrors are broken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good.
There's a campfire down there. She's in the water. There's a pool down there. She came out of the pool. Luckily, she didn't see me. I couldn't see much else because obviously my first thing was her coming out of the water and realizing what she is.
Doing a
Luckily, not seeing me meant she couldn't affect me.
Strange.
Hold on.
Stune to allow Medusa to live in their temple. Isn't it? That strikes me as odd.
Is a little bit. However, we do have something to our advantage. What is broken all around us?
I mean, can we make a mirror?
There's broken mirror pieces around us. We can use those to our advantage. There must be pieces big enough for us to be able to, or so a reasonable size for us to hold. We try and communicate with her without catching her eye, using the mirrors to look at her. If the legends are true from what my grandfather used to tell me, use the mirrors to look at her while we communicate. It could be she's a peaceful creature who is trapped here, and maybe even a worshipper of Soon. So it could be she's not evil, but we need to be careful because, as I said, legends have it. They have powers to paralyze people.
Sneaky hobbit this. We could do that. Oh wait, hang on. Like Vedeketh is like, look at my armor. It's fucking mirror shined.
Vedeketh
built for
is
this
a
Vedeketh.
walking mirror.
Surely, like, we can give it an extra quick polish now, and then I'll be like, "Hey, Medusa, look at my armor," and she'll. I'm obviously being whispery while I'm saying this, but I'm getting quite excited, so it's getting louder.
You've already got your polishing cloth out ready.
Yeah. What about like if we get the and I can be like, haha, look at my shiny pauldron. and then she catches her vision in it, and
First time
Shazam!
That sounds like a chat-up line you've used way too often.
Do you want to look at me shiny pauldron?
At least it's not talking shiny codpiece, I suppose. Right.
Oh,
Oh,
don't be so
God.
crass.
Right, well, come on then. Give us your polish. We'll start polishing you up. Then.
Okay, getting the stuff out.
I
Yeah.
will stay near the stairs, keeping an eye, making sure she isn't coming up.
Very careful, eye, please.
In fact, I'm actually doing it by holding a piece of mirror. So I'm not actually looking down myself. I'm using a piece of mirror to look down.
Okay. How long does this how long does this polishing take?
Oh, not long. My armor's pretty shiny anyway. You know.
Okay.
How often each night do you give it a quick polish?
Sasha, can you still cast light?
Yeah.
Cool, because it's quite dark down there. She might not be able to see her reflection well enough.
There is a campfire down there.
Okay, I've got a plan. Like, Vedicat's brain is like melting right now, but the plan is formulating. So I am going to get my. Hang on, let me just check my small items in my bags. Inventory. Okay, so what we need to do is when I say go, I need you to cast light on my shield, and then it'll brighten the room up when I go down there. And my armor is so shiny and it'll be so bright she'll be able to see. And then she'll turn herself to stone.
Can we find out? Just make sure she's not. She is actually evil. She could actually be a force of good.
Yeah, with all the hacks around,
Yeah,
the gods know what that they did.
Yeah.
But this might still be
That is our
silvery.
emergency oh fuck plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Actually,
There
Sasha
was some
could be right.
sobbing.
The sobbing stopped as soon as you hit the floor. There
Let
was sobbing.
Right. Prior to me arriving, there was some sobbing.
the bodies hit the floor.
Sasha actually just said something very good.
All the surrounds and with magic that could still be silvery. And she's crying because she's a freaking Medusa and not elf or whatever she's supposed to be.
What would be the worst thing for a priestess of Soon? Not being able to look at their own reflection. Because it's all about beauty.
Oh.
Honestly, Vedicat's brain is dribbling out of his ear right now. He's
I mean,
so mind
could
blown
you-
by the logic.
Could you imagine Vediceth not being able to look in a mirror? And he's not even a Soonite.
Don't suggest such a thing. Well, I'm like, I want to cover your ears. Like,
Yeah.
you that to him? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Just keep polishing your gear, dear.
Vedi, I'll stay close to you, and if we need to blind her, I'll cast the light on your shield.
Yeah.
But
What we need a code word. We need a code word.
light.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I often find the word fuck works quite well, but
I love the fact it shows you the sibling side there. That straight away, Sasha's first reaction is just say light.
And then Betty's like, wow. You're so smart, Sasha.
Nice.
Oh,
Sasha was the brains of the organisation.
that was clear from episode
Okay.
1, darling.
So,
that was brilliant.
so does this mean so you've got a backup plan?
Yep.
Does this mean you're going down first? What are you?
Do you want me to sneak down again just to find out what this thing's up to?
Or why don't we just talk from the steps so we don't have to look? Just in
Ah.
case.
If I sneak down to the corner of the stairs, do the same, use the mirror to look down, while you lot then start talking coming down the stairs, I'll be able to see what it does.
But what if they look at the mirror and then you see their eyes through
Well,
the mirror?
I'm only holding it down slightly just so I can just to see where they're moving. I'm going to try not to catch the eyesight. I more want to see the shape of where they are.
Okay. The risk.
This is, yeah. But then if I'm doing that, you then start coming down making the noise. Is she going to run in? Does she going to run, slither, whatever, in fear? Or if it goes into a combat stance, we know it's going to be fight.
It might just be a defensive combat stance in case we're bringing the fight.
Yeah.
I think we should just talk from up here.
Yeah.
At least to start with.
I think it's a good way to start.
Do Medusas have legs?
Oh.
Medusas do have legs. Yeah. I've been sitting here like, what a
It depends, isn't it?
Medusas
Because
do have legs. Right.
well, it's a weird one because in sometimes she's portrayed as a woman with snake's hairs. In others, I'm
It's like a
thinking
lamia.
Okay,
Jason,
so the
yeah,
gods
Jason
of-
the Argonauts, wasn't it? It
Yeah,
was
the
half
gods of,
snake.
The gods of 5th edition declare that Medusas do have legs. So I think you'd probably, Galray, know about Medusas. I don't think they're that on.
She looks like Uma Thurman if you've watched Percy
so
Jackson. Yeah.
she has danger noodles for hair, but
Yep.
it's her eyes. It's the Medusa's eyes you need to not
do
look
the
at, not the danger
snakes.
noodle eyes.
Yeah.
Although
You just don't want to get close to the hair. Those are
mean-
braids with bite.
nobody wants to get close to danger noodles. No, but she does have legs,
Danger
so
noodles
she
are
does not
nice.
herself slither.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
you're calling her from the. Are we just shouting down the stairs at this point? Is that what's happening?
I've just had a really good-ish idea. Why don't we get Quilliam to take a note down?
Quilliam. Yeah. Quilliam
The
can do
actual
it.
brains of the organisation.
As this is taking you a little bit of time, Banian, you do just see one or two little danger noodle faces, sort of peeking around.
She's doing the same. I'm there using a mirror and she's sending the snakes round the corner, isn't she?
Tiny little danger noodle faces. Just you see one pop round, and then you see two pop round.
And do they do that really cute thing that animals do where they put their head on one side? But like,
Yeah. I mean, they are attached to her head, so yes, they do.
not,
Yeah.
aren't they? Like,
So there's me peeking round the corner using the mirror. She's peeking round the corner using the snakes.
Danger noodles, please.
Sorry, noodles.
Yes. Sorry,
Okay,
EJ,
what's
I
Quill-
neglected to neglected to
Guys?
realise the danger noodle content, EJ. I do
She-
apologise.
It's all right.
She is.
Right. That's why I'm not going first.
What is Quilliam going to write?
She's noodling round the corner at us.
okay, let's
Okay,
think
then.
quickly.
What is Quilliam going to write?
We mean
Hi.
no harm.
Is that you, Silvery? We're friends. Please write on the note and send it back with the quill. EM.
This is Quilliam. We should introduce Quilliam.
Yeah,
We mean no harm.
probably.
Don't put probably Quilliam.
We come in peace, shoot to kill. No.
Oh my god. Okay. So I get a bit of parchment and I sort of tie a little bit of string around Quilliam and attach the note, and
The thing-
then off he
the thing that's-
goes.
The thing that's making me laugh about that is the fact she actually knows we're here and she's watching us using the snakes, and we're still sending a message down.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Can't turn the message to
fine.
stone.
That is
Quilliam-
true.
Quilliam can't look,
Okay. So Quilliam's gone down the stairs now with the note.
so in a very fancy, magical, glittery whoosh kind of way.
You had no idea it was possible for a danger noodle to look confused, but there's half a dozen really confused.
Is
looking
this
danger
like
noodles.
another sensory overload for?
They just look really bewildered. Like you had no idea what an animal without eyebrows might need to do to look bewildered, but whatever it needs to do, these danger noodles are currently achieving it. They look very,
The eyes are
very
crossed and the tongues come out in a question
They
mark
just-
shape.
Yeah. They just look
Meanwhile,
very
we're
confused.
like, ironically, we're not moving at all, despite the fact
Yeah.
that we're not petrified. We're terrified right
Yeah,
now.
I'm as far away as I can be.
You hear the rustle of the paper being removed. You hear a slight hissing sound.
That's not good.
And a voice
Just be
up,
chatty.
up the stairs shouts, "Have you not been sent by the hags? Have you not been sent by the hags to torment me?
No.
Is my
Not
torment
hags.
not enough for them?"
Just openly, no, we haven't. If anything, we're here to stop them.
Okay, charisma, persuasion, please.
Definitely not here for any hag biscuit. Or on hag biscuit.
Oh boy, you know I said there was there's some things I'm weird at and some are not. 14.
How do I know? How do I know the hags didn't send you? They torment me endlessly. I've been here for a decade.
Are you silvery?
So what if I am?
Because we've been sent to find you and help you.
You need
By
to
Ilmar.
Ilmar is worried about you.
roll me. You need a bit more persuasion. Somebody needs to do some persuasion.
Oh, come on. Let's do my +3 charisma, which got me a 14.
Ilmar?
Yeah, you know, the drow with the really, really soft hands.
That's only a 12. That's not good.
This could be more torment. They've tormented me every possible way over the years.
Would we have climbed through the roof of the shrine, lowered
I-
ourselves down?
Fallen through the roof.
How would I know? How
Okay.
would I know? I've been
I
Well,
fell
you stopped
through the
crying
roof.
as soon as we landed.
because I didn't know what you were.
How would it
I should kill you
Right.
all.
how would
Right.
it be us
try.
tormenting
If-
you by hurting ourselves to get here?
You want to crack at this persuasion, Fizz?
Yeah, go on then.
Killing us is not going to stop them.
I'm gonna go with a 3.
Oh,
That was
God.
yeah, apparently injuring yourself. Apparently, this sort of display of masochism is not very persuasive.
Oh,
for some reason.
Hey,
I mean, do you want me to go back and throw myself out of the roof again?
And that's a
What do we-
persuasion check for you.
Oh, hold on. That one might be better. Hold on. 15.
Oh, that's yeah.
Somebody finally did it. She
I'll do it!
I'll
case
throw myself off the roof.
In case the snakes are looking round the corner, I'm heading back over to the rope and I'm trying to climb the rope. Badly.
Stumbling up.
Yeah.
It does sound
Puffing.
unlikely. It does sound unlikely. I will blindfold myself so you can come and we can speak. And there's a rustle of there's a sort of a rustle of some rummaging going on, and then Gary, you can see round the corner that she has blindfolded herself, and all of her snakes have closed their eyes.
I thought you said they've been blindfolded as well.
little tiny blindfolds.
Only blindfolds for all
Danger
these
noodles,
Right.
sleep
All of the
masks.
little danger noodles have closed their eyes.
Sleep masks on. Brilliant.
Danger noodle sleep masks.
Yeah. All right. All of the danger noodles now have sleep masks on. Okay, we've written it into canon.
Yes.
The juices
Well, they
in,
need their beauty sleep
the
too.
juices in Faerun will never be the same again. Okay, let us.
Oh, come on. We've
let
already
us-
introduced maple bacon rolls to Faerun. We can introduce this.
Here we go.
We've not even started.
Uh, oh,
Oh,
there you go.
Nook.
Okay, so you've all come downstairs. Here's a Medusa in front of you. She is not. I can't get her token to turn around, but yeah. So she's sort of looking at you, but she is blindfolded. All of her danger noodles have tiny little sleep masks on. You also happen to notice that there's a sort of watery thing sitting in the water. It's not doing anything. It's just looking at you intently.
Do we know what the watery thing is?
Roll me some kind of investigation or
That's
Not. Actually, no. I was about to say. Won't be Karina.
No, it's
I'm
not a
gonna get
naiad.
for an 8.
So that was a 4.
Okay, you've got no idea. Some kind of watery thing.
15.
Yeah. 15.
What are we rolling on? Investigation.
Investigation or nature. You could roll on nature, I think.
14.
It's actually the same for me on both of them. Is it some sort of fey creature? Because obviously, being used to being the fey, would that give me any bonuses?
It's an elemental. I can't. Have you got?
No, it wouldn't be then. So I got an 11 in the end then.
What did you get, Fizz?
15.
It's a water weird. I don't know that this is actually a water weird token.
Well, I knew it looked weird, but I didn't know it was.
Yeah. It's a water weird. It's not doing anything. It's just standing in that sort of very impassive way that says, "Fucking bodyguard, dude."
Yeah,
Like a bouncer.
actually, just openly sort of say,
it has big bouncer energy. Like,
Yeah.
You will be evicted from this shrine
Well,
if
Yeah.
it's not down.
if you show any funny business.
actually just sort of say, is your watery friend here a friend of Karina's in the Karina's in the pool?
Oh, who? Kyrina?
With the naiad in the plunge pools in the temple.
Kyrina's here?
She's
In the
in the
Still?
she's in the pool in the
They
temple.
They let her remain?
don't
They
think she
can't
gave
get
them a
in there.
choice.
She won't let him in.
Good for her! And Silvery's face like lights up. That's like this is the best thing she's heard for ages.
Oh,
Oh,
dropping dropping a name by chance just worked.
Yay.
Oh,
No,
Woohoo.
this water weird has been my only friend for the last 10 years. The hags
it's been
dropped
10
me
years.
10 years. The hags dropped me food and firewood through the hole in the ceiling. I assume.
Ilmar said it had only been 3 months, but that's when he came to find Silvery, not when Silvery went missing.
Yeah, the hags dropped me. They dropped me supplies. I assume that was how you came in.
Yes,
Given
they've put some sort of weird stuff on the doors to stop people getting in and out.
Yeah, the hags can dismiss the resin if they choose, but they don't do so.
Yeah.
So this curse they've put on you to make, I assume you weren't already a Medusa.
No. I am
Is this
a humble.
Is this actual?
I am a humble.
Have they actually
priest.
transformed you, or is it an illusion?
I'm a humble priest of Sune. They well, they tricked me. I felt like I opened the temple to support people and to help people, but I alwamək felt like I wasn't quite good enough to be doing this work. I always felt like I was
And they played on that.
lacking, and that I should be better before I could help others. They created a painting that they suggested was to boost my esteem of myself. A beautiful painting in my I'm an elf, but the painting has transformed me into this horrible form.
Remember, they were talking about painting our pictures.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them paint. Don't let them paint you. Don't let them paint you. The painting is how they do it.
This could be how Thuldrak's been changed.
Full threat.
Thuldrak. He's
Rex.
Thuldrak, the dwarf.
Full threat.
So many names.
So many names. So little time. Yeah. The paintings is how they curse you. They paint you and then you get transformed into some hideous creature.
Okay, so we go back in the building, we kill the paintings, you turn back to normal.
Not necessarily. If we damage the paintings, we could actually hurt Silver more.
No, I think the curse will end if the painting is destroyed.
Oh, you just need to go like fireball them.
I think all of the curses. I imagine there are other people. I think all of the curses will end if the paintings are destroyed. But the hags.
Chances are
hags
they're
won't
going to
let
be in the
you-
tower.
They won't let you destroy the. They won't let you destroy the paintings. I have no idea where they keep them. I would imagine in the tower.
Well, no one's allowed in the tower, so it makes sense.
Well, that would make sense.
Well, if we kill them first.
I mean, they're powerful
I mean-
foes.
I like the way this one thinks.
I have a warhammer. It's magical.
They're powerful foes.
And I have a powerful warhammer.
I mean,
You have the power of your faith. What more can you need?
I would obviously be very indebted to you if you could break the curse.
That's like, I mean, what else were we going to do this on?
Well, we actually came to find somebody else that had been transported here through one of your books.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously helping you would help us find them.
Hmm.
So win-win situation.
Well,
And we get to dispose of 3 hags that are causing chaos.
I mean, if you think you couldn't do it, she looks doubtful.
Okay.
If we were to help you get back, would you be able to do something with the hags?
I cannot defeat them. They bested me.
Right.
They bested
But now you're a Medusa. Could you not turn into stone?
They bested me, friend. They bested me. They've been tormenting me for a decade. I am weak in this form. I am in no
Oh.
control of anything that I do. And
So not in.
the hags are immune to my sort of magic. Although they are careful not to look to
Hags.
me. They know how to protect themselves from me.
But if we could get you out of here, they wouldn't be expecting you. You could be like a surprise to them.
But I'm not a surprise. I've been here for a long time.
Yeah, but you've been here in the temple. Like, if we took you out of the temple, then that would be the unknown.
Yeah, they wouldn't expect to be seeing you anywhere apart from in the temple. especially
Much
if you've
like
been here.
the Inquisition. Um,
No one expects the Spanish Medusa. Is there
Silver
any other
Medusa.
way? Yeah. Is there any other way out of here, or is it literally this pool is under the shrine? That's it.
Yes, this is the whole of my domain for the last decade, friends.
Don't worry, you'll soon have your temple back.
Well, I will be extremely grateful. Extremely grateful. But I cannot help you. You must do this on your own.
what about your wet friend here?
My friend is bound to the shrine here.
Oh, that's
He can't,
suboptimal.
he
Um,
can't leave the water.
No.
We have 2 allies out there that might be able to help us. Your friend with the good hands.
I wouldn't want to put
Ilva
those
will
hands at
be-
risk.
Ilva will be amused to know that you think of him so.
And Karina may be able to help, though she does seem to be tied to the pool.
Kyrena will also be tied to her pool, but she certainly would help you if she could.
Well, she's able to stop them going into there. They've not been able to go in there.
Ah. Yes, she would be able to turn her water to acid to defeat them.
She threatened that a few times, yes.
Yes.
What if we tricked the hags into getting into the pool for a little swimmy swim?
Yes, but if they know what she can do, they wouldn't. They'd know.
Yes. Silvery laughs and says, "The hags are very clever, very wily. You
I
can."
could
If we take-
flirt with them.
Yeah. If we take water from the pool and throw it at them, and then tell Kyrena to turn it into acid, will that work?
I don't know that she can work at range. And she
I
doesn't
did.
have
I did hear a
stamina.
tale once about throwing water over a hag made her melt, but that was just a children's story.
I think she has to be touching the water that she changes.
I think we need to get into that tower.
Tower then. Oh, that means I've got to do some climbing.
Well, we can always pull you back up.
Yay!
Then we've got to
tower.
lower you down as well.
Yay.
I mean, yeah. I, think the
I mean, you
tower's
seem
probably
strong,
it.
friends. You could probably defeat the hags. I couldn't do it alone. There are 3 of them. But
Yeah.
there's more of you.
That is true. Power of 3 will let us free.
They
Um,
do split up in the temple, don't they? One was in the gardens a lot.
If
One
you-
was in the bar, and the other one was in the kitchen.
I suspect if you attack one, the others will come.
Yes.
And the staff will probably come after us too.
Yes, these scarecrows, as they were described.
Oh, is that what they're using? Amusing.
Yeah,
That's what your friend told us.
Ah,
He could see through the illusion with scarecrows.
well, they're constructs, scarecrows.
Question. Was there a gargoyle on the top of your tower before they got here?
She looks thoughtful. No.
Because there's one on the top of the tower that when everyone was looking around, it was at its head we actually saw moving.
No.
Is that liable to be one of theirs, or is that something already in place when you were here?
No, I
Out
didn't
there.
have any,
Right, that's something to
I
do with
didn't
them.
have
then.
any gargoyles. This was a place of worship, a place of beauty, a place of relaxation, a place where people could find themselves and find peace. I didn't have gargoyles and scarecrows. That doesn't sound
What
very
gargoyle
peaceful.
could have been a guardian of yours? That's the reason I was.
No. The tower, I had nothing to hide.
Right.
Okay, so we need to go to the tower.
Their logical place is going to be the tower, because they're not going to keep the paintings in the main temple, are they? They're going to keep it somewhere secure, and no one is allowed in that temple.
I'm so insistent. Tower.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we
Break
should go.
time.
Yeah.
So you're going back upstairs?
Yeah.
The next
Don't
time
worry,
you
don't
see
worry,
us,
we'll be back.
you will be in elven form.
I look forward to
We
it,
hope.
friends.
We hope.
She smiles as you and nods to you as you leave.
Mhm. And if I can say, like, I know that this is a curse, and I understand that you're not entirely happy with it, but you still look really cool. I like
Oh.
this.
She laughs a bit wistfully and says, "The for a priestess of Soon to not be able to look in a mirror is quite distressing."
Yeah, that's the only
It
downside.
doesn't.
of it.
Yeah, I know that it doesn't fit the aesthetics, but beauty has many forms, and this is cool.
She says, "I will miss my friends," and sort of gently like caresses some of the danger noodles.
You can always make more friends.
Yes, it is true. It is true. Oh, well, it's been nice to meet some new people. And good
And
luck.
friendly ones, too.
Good luck, friends. Good luck.
Oh,
We'll-
before
we'll
we
be
go,
back.
should we leave for some maple bacon?
Oh yeah, do it.
Yeah, go on then.
Leave her
Right.
enough for the danger noodles to try
I'm
too.
gonna pop downstairs. Pop downstairs.
Feeding the danger noodles maple bacon.
I'm gonna pop downstairs and just say, like, try this. We'll be back in a bit. Try this. Hope
Oh.
you and your friends enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Note to listeners, do not feed snakes things with maple syrup in them.
But these are maple.
Um,
These are danger noodles. They can handle it.
Yeah, they
Magic
definitely
fish.
can. These ones particularly because
Yeah.
they're magical.
because they're magical.
They're
so
not-
fine.
You know.
Thank you. And so as you leave, you see her sort of, you see all of the little danger noodles all looking at the same thing with their little sticky out tongues, sort of sampling the air as they try to work out what is going on. And she's looking a bit confused, and her water wind's looking a bit confused. Everybody's looking confused at the appearance of the bacon.
They'll love it.
We've got something. Are we going to go straight to the tower? Or do we go back and come back during the day when they're in the town? When they're in the temple?
But are they not more likely to be moving about and to like spot
True.
us?
True.
It's
We not
probably,
use the cover of darkness to our advantage.
it's probably about midnight.
I feel like we should.
Do it
I
now.
think we should keep
Darkness.
going.
I think the darkness.
Yeah.
Is our friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to
So if I
kill
fall,
some
like if
hex
I fall
again.
through a hole again, there's no do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
you're going back up the rope, are you? Is this the plan?
Yep, I'll go up first, and I can help people come up.
Okay.
For some
Um,
reason, we're all stepping away as he climbs the rope.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout.
Not gonna make you roll for climbing back up the ropes. You've done all of that. So you climb back up the rope and you all appear back outside. Can you take your characters through the walls? You probably can't.
No.
Alright. I'll...
Oh, wait, I can open the door and do it that way. Look.
Oh, I didn't lock the door. There you go. The doors are, in fact, locked. There you go.
Can we have a really instead of going around the front, should we go via the back? If we go round the back and look through, we're less likely to be seen by our stony friend.
Yeah, that's a bit of sneaky sneaks.
Gargoyle was at the front.
Yeah.
Over the front door, yeah.
So if we sort of come across to this tree,
Tree time.
and then can we see light coming out of the tower in any places?
Yeah, it does look like there's light coming out the windows for sure.
Then I will sneak across and have a look in the window.
It's a little mirror trick. Did you keep your little bit of mirror?
Oh, of course. Can be handy, that is. This little gnome taught me this trick once. He was really clever. You had to watch your purse round him, but he was clever.
So you're having a look in that room, are you?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception, please.
Bloody hell. I'm good at stealth. Perception? Not so good at only a 13.
You don't... There's definitely magical illumination in the room. You can see heavy curtains covering the windows and a large chest.
I can't see anybody in the room. There is a large chest. Vedeketh, watch out.
Lol.
As you're peering around, you see Seth, who was the person who greeted you when you arrived. Just
The doorman, concierge
the
type.
concierge, just walking back towards the tower.
Everybody down.
Tree.
Okay, I'm dropping to the floor. I'm dropping out of the sight then, because they're hiding behind a tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can roll me a stealth. Just, I mean, in case your dice is feeling
Oh,
like it's
go
gonna
on
off for a
then.
moment.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't see you, but you've seen him go into the tower.
Sneak back, let them know that our concierge friend has just gone inside.
You heard him lock the
Okay.
door behind him.
Hold on. He can't be a construct.
Why?
He held a full conversation with us. If you remember, none of the others have talked. The two guys that helped set the room up just mumbled and didn't talk. He had a full conversation with us. Now, I'm sure our arcane friend here probably knows better than me, but I didn't think you could actually have constructs that could have full conversations. Is that true, Fizz?
Can I do an Arcana check for that?
You can.
17.
Yeah, that is indeed true. All of the other scarecrows have, all the other staff haven't said anything. It seems unlikely to you that Safe is a scarecrow. But who's to say he's what he appears either?
There was the mention that there was extremely powerful illusion magic. So that could be playing into it a bit, but it does seem unlikely that he would be a scarecrow too.
He might be the third head.
That's possible too.
We were told by our drow friend the other one was in the kitchen, but that doesn't mean we've not actually seen that one, so there is that possibility. Or there is a fourth player on the table.
The hags come in fours.
Is there any other way into this into this tower, or is it literally just the front door that he has now locked?
Just the front door. It was locked when he unlocked it, walked through it, and locked it again, so it was always locked.
No.
I mean, we've now got full run of the building and the main temple because they're all in here. But I think what we need is in here.
Oh yeah, no. So could we do a sneak to the door, and then does anyone have any lock picks?
Gratefully, no. My fortes.
I mean, we've been very, very, very sneaky up to this point. Is it now time to go loud? That's all I'm saying.
I don't have anything I could use for that to open a door with, unless you want a small knife.
I mean, I was thinking, I have a maul.
Just bash the door in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we could try doing like a bit of schmoozy first, like knock on the door and be like, "Hello, we're lost. We can't see the way back to the temple." Or
We can't
or
see
like,
this very obvious path here
Yes,
that only goes
we
in one
were.
direction.
We were
Was
out
it-
for a midnight stroll and we got
Was it just the
Ooh,
one
ooh.
that you've seen in the building? Is it how many have we seen in there?
How many what?
People
only-
in the tower, or is there no
The
one?
only one we have seen is him walk across, unlock the door, and go in. I would be very. The thing is, I think I can't remember the drow's name. I do apologise.
Ilmar.
Ilmar did say this is where the hag. This is where they stay.
So I couldn't, minor illusion as one of them and hope that that one isn't there.
Unless we go back into the building to find out.
Oh god, that's a whole mission in itself. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I'm not doing that.
what about? We do it. We start as a civilized thing. Because Seth's being like obsequious almost.
Yeah, we
We
were
can-
told not to come here though.
Yeah, but if obviously I had a good chat with him. If I go and knock on the door, and he comes to the door and he's like, "Oh, hello, sir. How can I help you?" Doing all the like customer service spiel. I can then, maybe do him a grab, and then like we can bundle him away and ask him questions. Especially now, we're heavily armed combatants. We're not in robes and slippers anymore.
I'm going round the far side of the tower, looking through the other window and see what I can see. So I've gone round to the far side, looking in, because obviously I only saw half the tower, didn't I?
Yeah, okay. Roll me a percep.
You know all those great rolls I had earlier?
Yeah, you're losing them now, are you?
13 with my plus.
You can see that Saith is in that room and is moving around, and as you're sort of peering in, he comes over towards the window.
Whoop, drop.
He doesn't see you, but yeah, that seems to be safe to him.
So does that look like that's his quarters?
Yeah. He looks like he's
Right.
doing, bedtime things.
Right, head back. Tell him what I've seen. Basically, he sleeps on the ground floor. How many floors are there to this tower anyway?
There's a ground floor, a first floor, and a second floor.
I couldn't see any. When I looked through the windows, I couldn't
A-
see any stairs going down.
Or a first floor, a second floor, and a third floor in American.
There's 3 levels. We'll go with that. We'll go.
It is a
Thing.
2-story building, yeah, 3-story building.
But I couldn't see any stairs leading down in the 2 rooms I've seen.
No.
Okie dokie.
So he's going to bed.
What would be the best thing to do right this second with? Do we go and find where they are in the house and hope that we, or right, no, I've got a better idea. The paintings are the key to the curse.
Yeah.
They could be dotted around anywhere, right? So
We didn't see any paintings in the temple itself, did we? So we did actually look for paintings, because when it was mentioned to us by, was it the dwarf and the dragonborn that told us about paintings? And then we went out and we actually looked around the foyer, didn't we, for paintings?
yeah, but we didn't look in a lot of places. Like, could we not go and do a whole thing where we do a montage of going around the other rooms and like, just setting fire to pictures and all that?
You want a temple art critic montage?
Well,
yeah, something like that. Sure.
We know we've looked in the foyer. We looked in the bathhouse, because I remember us actually looking. There wouldn't be any in the gardens, and we'd have seen them in the main room.
If the theory is that they're in the tower because it's nighttime and they're having a rest and everything, then it's free reign theoretically in the other bits.
So the only rooms we've not checked in the temple would be, well, the massage room and the room next to it, which one of those is probably going to be his room.
Yeah.
There would be other bedrooms, because I think there was at least 3 or 4 other bedrooms here.
There's a list.
Again,
there was
the
a
dwarf
list
and the dragonborn would be in one of them.
We were given a list of guests there, like when we asked.
Yeah, and the kitchens.
Yeah, there could be. I mean,
there could be a cellar.
Yeah, there could be. There could also be, things in the roof.
So, are we going back into the temple, or are we going to try and get into the tower?
They've made such a big thing about us not coming anywhere. This tower.
Yeah, so we're going in makes the most sense, right?
Yeah, I think if
the tower seems the logical place.
Hey, I tried the non-violent method of, just being an art critic.
I mean, I feel at some point we will get the art critic moment.
Okay.
If by art critic you mean setting fire to painting,
I
then
definitely don't wink, mean that wink.
Okay.
That's definite criticism.
Yeah. Yeah, what do I think of your art? I'm setting it on fucking fire. I feel like that's in our future.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's go for the tower shenanigans.
So do we go with you, pretending to be somebody, or do we just let Vedi use his brand of knockdown ginger?
I mean,
if we had thieves' tools, we'd be able to get in a bit easier. But
I'm all for standing behind a tree and watching Vedi do this.
Yay!
I mean,
also your armor looks amazing. You'll just startle anybody that you.
Right.
Yeah, and you've got your friendly book.
Just
just
a book on a chain doing about.
The only thing I will say about this plan is if we make a ruckus at the door, the hags will know we're there. If we had a way of getting in, we could get the drop on. You don't frighten your prey, you get the drop on. They're less likely to bite back. Sorry, my hunter's coming out.
Is Ilmar still kicking around? When we give him a little...
I think Ilmar went back to his room. We told
him to go and hide.
We could do with some loud noises in the temple.
One try and draw. Well, we may not draw them out. We'd probably draw their.
Can I attempt can I attempt to do a minor illusion?
Ooh.
What kind of minor illusion?
I was thinking like pots and pans falling on the floor sound.
We're trying to get him out, aren't we, to get the key?
Yeah. So like,
Make
if we make a noise that like, oh, you got to go and like sort this out now.
a noise outside his window.
No.
We know where his room is.
Make it a bit more like I was thinking more grandiesque and a bit more.
Oh, I see.
Like,
Yeah.
this needs immediate attention.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
Like,
So-
I mean, like it's a loud noise. I can make a thunderclap.
At the same time as the clang of, I make a clanging sound with the.
We're just gonna play
minor
knock,
illusion.
knock, run, and just run over, knock on the tower door, and run away.
I mean, that's essentially what we're doing. I'm all for that. I'm all for a combined effort.
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds good.
So you're just making big ass fucking noise outside the front of the temple.
Well, try and do it nearer to the temple, because that way it might draw him further out. Because we want to try and get behind him.
Okay.
Nab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the other side of this, between where we are and the building, the back of the building, the other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to sort of hide in here.
Okay. That's okay. Where are the rest of you going?
I'm gonna hide here.
Well, I need to come all the way back round because I'm actually
Get
lost
ready
where I
to
am.
do. What are we gonna do once Seth comes out? Are we just gonna like thank him? Are we?
Has anyone got a rope?
I mean, I think we've all got rope in our packs.
Then I'm gonna.
Because
Then
it's
why don't we
D&D.
attempt? Why don't we attempt to tie a rope between the two trees, so we can trip him?
I was thinking I could just like flying tackle him.
I mean that
And
too,
just
but mine was
grapple.
more comically funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna make use of my
It is until I miss the tackle.
my unnatural stealth ability.
I'm just
25, by the way, and come
I'm
over
just
here.
imagining Vedi just like get caught up in the ruckus of it all and trips on the rope.
Actually, from here there is a window into just by the side of the door. If I go over to that, I can actually see into that room. What is through that window?
Are you
Into the entranceway.
Did you do a stealth?
Perception.
Can you do a stealth? Hang on, stealth first.
Stealth first. Dirty 20.
Yeah, the gargoyle.
Which
doesn't
pass
move.
without trace? I've got plus 17 on the roll, so
yeah,
it's.
the gargoyle doesn't move. Yeah, but you roll a
Yeah.
nat one. That gargoyle's gonna.
That is
into
true.
you. And your perception to look through the window, please.
Would be 17.
In the foyer, you can see a very withered-looking dragonborn sweeping and just tidying up.
It's not the same Dragonborn we saw before, is it?
Nope.
I've got to try and get back to the others. Actually, the gargoyle the gargoyle's not looking straight down, is it? It's looking outwards towards the temple.
Yeah, it's
I'm
above
moving
the
it.
door and it's looking sort of towards the temple at the moment.
So if I keep right up against the front of the tower, it's less likely to see me. Right. Let's try and get back to the others.
Roll
I'm
me a
going to try and
stealth.
keep as close to the front of the tower as I can.
Roll me that stealth.
28.
Gargoyle's not paying attention.
Right, guys, change your plan. There's a servant in there. There's an old dragonborn cleaning the front room. If we make a noise, he's more likely the one that's going to go up and up rather than the guy we need.
I mean, as long as the door's open.
Just need the door to be open.
So
So we-
basically, we're going to be standing either side of the door as soon as it opens, charging in.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
The subtle approach.
Yeah, sure.
Is it, so you're going to go up to the front door, you're going to flank it, you're going to bang on the front door, and then you're going to burst your way past this dragonborn. Is that the plan?
Well, if it's the dragonborn opens the door.
Okay. Well,
When the door opens, the plan is to basically get in there.
Okay. You're going to need to stealth your way up to the door, so everyone will need to do stealth.
You've still got your plus 10.
You just
That lasts for an hour.
Just about still got your plus. I mean, we're coming up close on the end of this hour now. You've fallen down a well. You've like talked to a Medusa. You've put little danger noodles in cute little hats. I mean, you know, time consuming.
I can cast it again if need be. Do I feel like it's running out?
You can have this one more. It'll run out when you've done this.
Okay.
28.
28. Okay.
27.
27's okay.
16.
13.
16 and 13. Sorry, EJ.
Yeah.
What's yours, Banyan?
34.
34. Okay. As
1 minute I'm there, then I'm not.
so, most of you get up to either side of the door. Juniper just trips over a tree root, and the gargoyle looks straight at her, and then it flies off towards the top of the tower.
Okay, element of surprise is done. Vedeketh? Plan B.
Shall get loud now.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's time to be a menace now.
Okay.
we've gone from subtle to loud.
I'm still not feeling 100%, you know?
No,
I mean,
you
you
did
did-
have a
just
30-foot fall.
Fell 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not put the wind out your sails a little bit.
Yeah. So what are you doing? You banging the door or?
I
Get
am
the feeling we're
going
going
to,
extreme bang on the door.
yeah, I'm going to hit it very hard, hopefully with a maul,
All right.
to hopefully knock it down.
Do me an attack roll.
Aim by the lock.
That's a 24 to hit.
Well, I suppose it's a door.
Um. Oh God. This is a philosophical treatise on doors in 5th edition. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, you hit the door. Roll me some damage.
It's the wrong weapon, but it's the same numbers, so it doesn't matter. 10 damage to the door.
I mean, the door doesn't look particularly happy. It doesn't fall down. It does. There is a sort of scuffling, and it opens, and a dragonborn who looks completely terrified and also incredibly old, opens the door and is staring at
Food delivery.
Good evening, sir, or madam, or other. Can I interest you in
Oh,
God,
talk
what
to you
was I
about
gonna
our
say?
Lord and Saviour Tempest. You know.
Exactly, yes, that's what I mean. Sorry, bit of performance anxiety there.
I'm saying
Hello,
nothing.
Tempest. I pat this emblem on my chest. This one. This is our Lord and Savior.
Charisma
Might I talk to you?
Charisma persuasion, please.
Oh yeah, let's do this. 14.
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Why is that, sir? It's madam / other.
I'm
Delete is applicable.
I'm gonna get into terrible trouble. You need to leave. And she starts trying to push the door shut.
Foot in the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the door back open.
Ah!
Don't
please.
worry, we're here to help. We're going to kill the hex, destroy the painting that's made you like this, I assume. It's not your original form. It's alright.
She's making frantic, oh
Aren't
my
you
God,
glad,
shh,
Jehovah's
shh,
Witnesses, I like this in real life? Kick the door in and start burst their way in.
I mean, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Get out of the way, we'll manage this and go hide somewhere safe.
Okay, she backs into a corner, and as she backs into a corner, the door swings open to Saith's room, and what is standing in front of you, is a Cambion. It has wings and fucking horns and shit, and it looks very, very unhappy. And the first thing that we're going to be doing when we start next 2 weeks is rolling for initiative.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Is it a sexy Cambion like in Baldur's Gate 3 though?
Those Cambions.
Don't roll to flirt as your initiative.
I'm like, how you doing?
Oh, these things, nice.
Yeah, it's a big Cambion. It's a big fucking fiend thing. Apparently, Safe takes his disguise off when he goes to bed. So
Makes sense.
Some people get undressed. He gets
he just gets
Formed.
unhumanoided or unpersoned. I'm not sure what the
So 2 weeks and we all get to get our
2 weeks.
Yeah,
our
let me
first
just-
one.
Let me just slip into something more demonic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have my nice robes.
Yeah, there you go. 2 weeks, and you'll see what Saith is made from. And
You do know this makes it very awkward writing my next letter to my mother because, like, hold on a minute, I need to write to my mum before we start fighting.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah. Priorities. Yeah, maybe.
Dear mum, help!
Yeah.
Maybe you
maybe
write your
you had
letter
a
just
little-
before we go through.
Yeah, I was going to say
the
maybe you had
Yeah.
a little moment under the trees where you were like
While we
writing
were
a little-
planning.
Yeah, the planning
Yeah.
went on for ages, so you had a little moment under the trees, just writing a little missive whilst everybody was arguing.
Not the first
about-
time he's had a moment under the trees.
Whilst everybody else was arguing about whether they were going to open the door or not.
Our subtle planning. Do we sneak in? Do we get him attention? Smack.
Well, there you go. So you've worked out the mystery, or have you?
Yes. Well, kind of.
I mean, the best thing you've done today is made lots of danger noodles wear little sleep masks.
Yeah, I was very proud of that.
and fed them maple bacon.
And I got a generation of producers hooked on maple bacon. Yeah.
I'd like to point out, whole session, no combat.
Well, you're about to get some.
I think
I mean,
the
I
next
get
one is
more.
going to be pure combat, but
Yeah, does full damage count?
You did take some full damage. People did.
you
take
attack
some
from the
full damage.
floor from 30 foot.
Proper damage.
Yeah, I mean, literally rolling a 1. I couldn't do anything else. Sorry.
No, that was like
Jennifer just like head first down the hole, like fucking
Yeah.
hell. What
Don't
hole?
what
I
hole?
don't see where the hole. Oh, that hole. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, thank you, chat room. I'm sorry the cat has disappeared. I don't know where she's gone. She can only do half a session apparently. So she was here for the beginning of the session, and now she's fucked off again. So sorry about that. We will be back for some Dungeons and Dragons in 2 weeks. Next thing on this channel will be, fuck my life, show 600,
100.
Oh my god.
which is on Sunday.
Say, where's it all gone? Like I said, that T-shirt is 400, and that's just before we had the wedding meet, the first one. How has it been 200 episodes since then?
I don't know. Time.
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, we've been quite consistent over the last. I mean, that's kind of.
Yeah.
It's
We haven't taken many weeks off.
It's about
over the
50
last
a year. You
year.
get about 50 a year, so 200.
Yeah,
about
you
4
obviously
years.
over Christmas a couple of episodes missing, but that's still
Yeah, but that was the first gap we've had for a while, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been about 4 years.
600.
Um,
Definitely makes you the longest running UK pod.
Yeah, probably.
Can't think of any
does.
other WoW podcasts been going longer.
I don't know if that's true in total. Although I could.
Like it
Oh,
puts us like at the
jeez.
in the top end. Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean we've
Yeah.
been at the top end for.
I mean,
about 400
we already know
episodes.
you're the top UK WoW podcast, and that's just that we know that anyway. But you know,
Anyway, chat room Sunday, 8 p.m. London, midday Pacific. We will be here. Until then, look after yourselves, chat room. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
take care, everybody.
Bye bye.
Oh.